vaguely house-shaped thing that's difficult to look at. It's an impenetrable seeming wall of corn. Try to push through it. Ah. Somebody's dumping a lot of broken appliances in here. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. See what else was wrong with it. Ah, there's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. You got a refrigeration coil. Manage our refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out what anything useful to do with it, you can always just sell it. This radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in, but we're gonna ignore that for now. There we go. The radio is working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. This maze is too thorny and weird for you to push through. Huh, frozen in place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. It isn't any less freakish up close. I'll fight it later. This hobo was humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hey there, Cornelius, pleased to meet ya. Hey Cornelius, I'm Slime, what you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around here, yeah? Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? And you can just about do anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cob, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right, I don't believe in dentistry, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Destiny, why'd I say dentistry? Phew, I was afraid this was going to be some sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I had to explain it. Huh, nope. In fact, I think my name is probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? But yeah, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Huh, okay. Know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all they're all corn related, yes? You write someone on a corn husk for you. Hobo code knowledge increased. You know, there's a big hobo camp heading into Ocean City. They got a nice community going. Be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Now, I feel pretty good about my situation. I get your reluctance to leave all this corn behind, but the other hobo at the camp could really benefit from it too. Not like I could just carry it all with me. Well, I know some magic. I could probably set up a small specific use portal for you. You mean a cornhole? A cornhole, yeah. Well, heck, let's do it! You magic up a cornhole in the nearby field, and Cornelius packs a few years into the bindle for the road. Sweet. Fight the scarecrow. Oh, I'm alone. Oh no. Summon. Cheese element. Or bean? Yeah, cheese elemental. Oof. How much health do I have? I have barely enough to survive that. You won! You'd be a real hero to the Krills if any had been around to see it. You got Scarecrow hat. Severed Scarecrow face. This maze is impassable in that direction. You can probably squeeze through the corn here. Woman in surgical gloves gauge loss in depth of the maze. Oh, maze. It's a maze. Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants, etc. I meant, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh? How'd they mention it? I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield, you know. I'm worried my wet finger's getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry, that's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth, because of how it gets wet. Suddenly I don't feel very well. You need some dental work done? Do you mind if I did some, only for practice? Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply it by 10. That's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate the long, rubber glove fingers, as they make thorough, prodding investigation of your back molars. You got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There you go. All finished. You got badly misaligned teeth. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Ow. You have a mirror? Oh, what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No. And if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you like me to give it a chance to put it right? Fine, give it a try. Sorry, you lost a perk, badly misaligned teeth. Oof. Is that... Wait, you got no teeth at all. Oh. Okay, well, never mind what I said a second ago. What? Oh, I'm very sorry. I appreciate you bearing with me, but I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We would call it dentisto. You give me one last chance to fix your teeth? And then when I put my new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, the answer to the question. Yes, this is the answer to the question I think you're asking. First plurb. Doctor say asked you to say ah, which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. You lost a perk, no teeth at all. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I just thrown them away. You got perfect teeth. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. You said the pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. I agree 100%. You still don't seem happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that maybe your average patient is more at ease leaving treatment to a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I can see that was a problem for me, sure. I like to my little patch to feel more like a dentist's office. It's missing something that says dentist. Teeth? Teeth! That's it, precisely. We don't feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model? Anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I got plenty of that. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. Not being speaking more metaphorically now, but if you happen to find one, sure, but no, guess again. Mouthwash? That's important, sure, but I already got plenty of it in my purse. Here, help yourself. Ooh. When you think about it, mouthwash is a really gross word for something so nice and clean and refreshing. Cheers? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. Thinking of something else. Okay, teeth. Where do I find teeth? Oh, hold on. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off a cornflower. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry. I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, that's fine too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh. You like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long. I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would it even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of ennui. And you must miss a lot of things from before? It's my friends mainly. Maybe my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. Might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Anything else? I missed the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. First it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. Miss my cat, fluffy and black. Probably still is. Miss my Teddy. Probably too old for him. Now how old I am, but I miss him anyway. See you later, sissy. Huh. Loose coat hanger on the ground here. I need this. Wardrobe stands here, looks like a proverbial cheese. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. You could cut a hole in the back, at least you could contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing here is in your size or denomination. Looks like an ice cream truck, but a label makes a slightly different claim. Talk to him. Hi there, I'm Ike Freeman, the cream corn man. Sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You selling cream corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell some ice cream. If I had some cream. Say, you seem like someone who hasn't had an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as they please. If you could do me a couple favors, I'd appreciate it. What's this yellow fish on this cream corn? Well, sweet corn goodness that you know and love, but in cream form. Although for clarity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, it might just be the stuff you're looking for. How'd you get in here? The last thing I remember is telling the kid I was at a bomb pop. Feel like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. Buy some cream corn. What kind of favors? Need cream. Lots of it. I like a barrel of it. Plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know. I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's the thingy that makes the inside of the box cold. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I think this might be what part you're looking for. Yeah, the lock looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Would you like some iced corn? Sure. Huh. Frozen corn on the cob on a stick. Barrel of cream. Something I can make ice cream out of. Not white paint. I tried that one. No good? Nope. This ain't ice corn now? Yep, had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made... Oh, nuts, I should have called them corn sickles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, you mean leftover from eating the popsicles, yeah. Right. Is this stock of evil corn causes this malevolent maze, or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh, well. Serious-looking man in military dress uniform is pacing around his area of the maze. Excuse turn hot. Name, rank, and serial number. Sign green, fair to middling, and 6? Likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? Spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean, those dirty blues. Blues? Talking about the blue cola army? Damn right I am. I will stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the cola wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this makes it easy to forget. At ease, and you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So how are things? Things I'm assuming you're referring to troop morale. Are you have troops here? Certainly. The milkman, dentist, and an ice cream man, and the little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate out a 2 out of 10. Pathetic, frankly. If the blues attacked us now, we'd be routed for certain. How'd you get here? That information is on a strictly need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel, this isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Oh, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that makes the escape impossible. Huh. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How'd you get in your first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just walked in. Ah, you weren't banished here. Therefore, this maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? Said too much already. What of the hobo? Ooh, Cornelius? What about him? Well, sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not. Man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we had a few during the war, they made excellent scouts. Well, they could be trusted to come back. Huh, weird. What's with all this spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigation included its nature so far proven inconclusive. You mean inconclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. How long have these been here? What are you looking for in particular? You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, then dig a little deeper until the arm is attached to an entire bear. Teeth for the dentist. After several false alarms, you find some false teeth, the kind with the little wind-up rotor when Grandpa was too tired to chew his food himself. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box mechanism jammed to them. Give it 20 years or so and these will be all the rage. Teddy bear, in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. A sullen milkman. Hey there, you milkman? Yeah, Milkman Stan, that's me. How'd you end up here? I don't want to talk about that. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? You know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I even eat a single kernel, my place swells like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh jeez. Then what have you been eating? Just leaves and husks. The bright side, I bet I got the cleanest corn in the Tri-County area. And there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It's fine. Never changes. Just this gray, slightly chilly nothing. Always. I don't see how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel at least. Yeah, I guess it then I had to deal with some cat running around. I got it in my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. Look, that's some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat because I'm also allergic to cat meat. There's this crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield, keep trying to talk to me about calcium. Tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. Oh, she's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing, you know what the worst thing is? Sure, I got corns. Huh? Corns, like the kind that get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted about how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. Don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have a smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. No milk right now, thank you. What if I wear the scarecrow hat? Will it run away? Crows are generally very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung and cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes the sound of a rusty garage door with a baby. Like a rusty garage that had a baby with a burst of radio static. Make friends with it. Well, it's not like the outside realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimension warp cornfield. By the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of the situation. So it's probably a non-starter unless you got something that's much better than ordinary corn. So I need some super corn. Kitty! Oh. Look for a bow tie. Oh yeah, there is indeed a bow tie here. Pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. Perfect thing to wear if you want everyone at church to know you're a fancy little boy. Found a new bow tie for you. Well, I think that's a sharp looking piece of finery. Makes me feel a little better, but I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. Well, now that I got... You still don't look all that happy. Well, now that I got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare labyrinth freely for some reason. Any chance you wanted to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to my professional sensibilities. Milkman's dirty secret. Secret that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some earth-shattering revelation. Scrub the milkman's hat. Use some elbow grease to remove the other kinds of grease from this hat. Milkman's sins have been washed away, assuming the dandruff is a sin. Hello again. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I think Randy's finding me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. Found your teddy bear. Well, I found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yes, it's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he smells kind of musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles. How long has it been? Thank you so much. This makes me feel a lot better. Something the matter? Huh. Where did I find these teeth? I have these. Sort of thing I always carry a few as a backup myself. You don't want these ones? Oh, no, what I'm looking for is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. Oh. What do I make of these? If I'm not mistaken, those teeth belong to her grandfather. You want them? He asked for teeth. Oh. But these? Oh, look, they're fun. Thank you, that'd be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. Anything else I can do? You know what would really make this place feel like a dentist's office? A popcorn machine. Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. Plus it'll make cleanings much more interesting. I could look out for a popcorn machine, I guess. Would you mind? Sure. Oh, right. I need to pick this lock. Jimmy the lock with an iron hanger. You managed to unlock the door, destroying the hanger in the process. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. Small jewelry box, which will come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it on the trip. Open it. You got old engagement ring and a friendship ring. A little diamond ring from a prior engagement. On the outside of the dog, this ring would look really good. Huh. Popcorn machine. Broken popcorn machine in case you want any broken popcorn. Got a machine for the dentist. You fold the machine up and put it in your pocket. It's one of those folding kinds. If you want to keep moviegoers fed without losing money, you have to make some concessions. Wash your popcorn machine. I never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine with decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accents I made in your mouth. You really put a smile on my face. Maybe you should be the dentist. Ah, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You be a natural. I'm blushing. I cleaned your hat. And the hat back to stand. Oh wow, thankfully practically good as new, thanks. This is definitely calls for separation. Have some milk on the house. No, but somewhat less on the house than it was before. Scratch out the price on the sign and write in some new ones. Are you selling me some milk? After all you've done for me, I'd be happy to. Only 500 meat per barrel. That's still a really steep for a glass of milk. It's also as good as an offer you're gonna get. I can't afford to go any lower. Look, I'm throwing the glass in for free. I'll first get a saucer of milk. Here you go, cheapskate. Sheesh. You know what? I'll also get a glass. Enjoy. It's supposed to be beige? Yes. Hard-won glass of what you're pretty sure is just regular milk. And buy a barrel. Barrel of old-style milk. Thank you for your patronage, but speaking of large quantity of meat, your patronage involved. Uh-huh. More and older milk than you'll ever need. Aha! Milk! Found your barrel of milk. Milk, eh? Nah, that'll be the rarest thing to cream I've tried yet. Nice! Let me just change my sign and I'll be right with you. Hey Ike. Hey there, wanna buy some creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream. I don't have the equipment for it here, but got pretty close I think. Huh, okay. Buy some creamed ice. There you go. Thanks for all your help. I put it in one of the very few bowls I have left. I can't show a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream. You got creamed ice. Thanks. I bet he couldn't find me if I sent out a saucer of milk for him. I just happened to have one. Oh, thank you. His milk is a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down. After a while, the cornstalk rustle. The cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you. I missed you so much. Thanks. I bet I never would have found it without your help. Ah, you're welcome. Pet the ghost. New cat unlocked. You can now pet ghost to receive a boon. You can get cold armor. Neat. I brought some thing like ice cream. Oh, thank you. She takes a bowl of creamed ice, tries it, tilts her head thoughtfully. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but it's much better than corn. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, again. I like it a lot better now that you've helped me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday. Until then, this is such a bad place. Thank you. Sure, no problem. How's the morale among the troop? Right now I rated a 10 out of 10. By gum, that's better than I've ever seen them. I received field report that this is your Druid soldier. I think you're the promotion. Colonel pulls out a fancy pair of military epaulets and they hand you in a snappy salute. These sit on your shoulders like a little angel and a little devil, each of what is whispering that you should set stuff on fire. Maybe if I go back to the hobo camp and talk to Cornelius about Billy? It sounds like... It's starting to sound like they're the one that banished Billy here. Or Billy was the one that banished them here. Aha! Oh, hi! Thanks for the tip about this place. Everyone's really appreciative of my corn and my cooking skills. Because I was being selfish, of course, it does feel good to share and help folks out. Ah, that's great! So you've been doing a lot of cooking? Yup. Been making a lot of corn meals out of cornmeal. What can I do for you? So what's cooking? Tried a few different things. Everyone liked my cornbread best. Mainly just cornbread. Here, let me cut you a piece. Thanks for helping me out. Cornbread is so delicious. I can't even make a joke about it. I just want some cornbread. Oh, thanks. Anything I can do for you? Can I have some more cornbread? You bet. Although, since you ain't strictly speaking a hobo, I have to charge you a little bit for the ingredients. You got a plenty of corn, but lard and salt and so on are in short supply around here. Sure, that's fair. Since Cornelius, right? I finally had the ingredients to make proper drinkable moonshine. Well, I say drinkable, but honestly, you really shouldn't unless your liver is accustomed to this sort of stuff. I made a whole batch just for you to pay you back for the hat. Maybe you could use it to engine fuel or a bomb or something. Oh, thanks. Good. So about the secret plan. Slime, you have been extraordinarily helpful. With your aid, the population at this camp has grown enormously. I believe I can trust you enough to reveal my full plan to you. Ooh, what is it? I am reliably informed that there is a small, sparsely inhabited island in the Eastern Ocean that is somehow unaffected by the passage of time. My intention is to gather as many hobos as possible and sail there to establish a marvelous, sparkling city of total freedom. Unimpeded by this country's laws and social mores, I shall name the city Hobopolis. Sounds fantastic, and thanks to you, I believe I have enough people to make this fantasy a reality. I'm in your debt, Slime. Cannot imagine there are many more hobos out there that would join our cause, but please locate them if you can. Okay, I'm on it. What was I doing? Ah, yeah, and I need to go back and turn... I think I can give this cornbread to the crow. There we go, Drexel's dead. Maybe later. Hey girl, you want some cornbread? You toss a square of cornbread at the giant crow, who snaps it out of the air and swallows it whole. His eyes go wide, he does an ecstatic little dance for a moment, then plucks a large feather from its ring and tosses it towards you and flies away with a loud caw. You got it, giant crow feather. As black as pitch, shiny as gold, big as a tennis racket, and light as itself. Neat. Massive can of cocktail onions is the sole occupant of this little diverticulum. Grab it. Take it to the speakeasy. Historians are baffled by what possible sequence of nonsense that could have resulted in this being a thing. Now turning this glass of milk. You find that glass of milk for me yet? It's very important to me. Yes, here it is. Oh, darling, I knew I could count on you. Let me give you your reward. She stands up and plants a slow kiss on your cheek, then chuckles as you feel yourself start to blush. Now I could really use a drink. Huh? What about the milk? I mean a real drink. The milk is for later. Thanks again, sweetheart. I was nothing. Let's see. The Mafia wanted us to take out the black gold mine. Ooh, fossil fuel. +1 mysticality. Junk mail, an old insurance company letter. A yellow envelope from an insurance company. Based on your previous experiences, you expect that it is exactly as confusing as it is boring. You can't open it because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, but you have to admit that the logic behind it is sound. This truck isn't destroyed as a house, but it's still plenty destroyed. See what's inside. Doors, lock, and keyholes rusted so badly it'll be completely useless. Dang it. Need more wire coat hangers. Nothing left of this house but charcoal and foundation. Start a cosmetics company. At least not that kind of foundation. Door on this trailer says property of Helco Oil Conglomerate. Peep out. Peep in instead. Expensive and expansive tool chest. See what's inside. unsurprisingly, tools. Neatly arranged workbench. Inside a trailer, there's a locker. See what's inside. Inside the locker, there's a blazer. Inside that, in the pocket of the blazer, there's a ring. I guess this gag doesn't go as deep as you'd hope it would. A fancy diamond and engagement ring you found in a blazer and a locker in a trailer. It's too small for you to wear, even on your pinky. This desk is neatly organized. There's a Helco logbook on it. Look at the book. This logbook is full of meticulous records written in meticulous handwriting. This whole scene is so meticulous that meticulous doesn't even seem like a word anymore. Entry, March 5th. Oh boy, it's my first day as a drilling site supervisor, and I can't wait to prove myself. I gotta work hard to establish myself as a real up-and-comer, and once my career is secure, maybe I'll have the confidence to pop the question to Clara. You know, the marriage question. Anyway, the crew has a derrick set up, and we're turning the drill on tomorrow morning. Seems like the former owners of the house have cleared out already. They yelled a lot of angry-sounding foreign words at us yesterday. They were gone when I got here this morning. Kind of feel bad, but that's progress. So we started drilling and hit this big air pocket near the surface. Is hit the right word? Can you hit air? Anyway, it's probably just a random little cave. We lowered a couple guys down with the lamps to check it out. And unrelatedly, I heard a big explosion from just the west of here. Check the maps and whatever's over there, it's not a Helco facility. Guess I'll have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. The cave we drilled into is an old gold mine. Go figure. When we strike oil, it'll be black gold mine. Haha. I should write that down. Oh wait, I just did. Anyway, we can't find any record of it in the geological surveys, and we can't find the entrance either. Guess it must have caved in years ago. I sent the crew to digging a proper shaft down. They're starting in the root cellar of the house, because it's slightly lower than the ground level and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some magazine he found hidden in the attic of the house, and a carbide lamp on his helmet started to fire and torched the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a mark on that record. What a mark on my record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared a path to the shaft and put a trapdoor over it and keep the ashes and the rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to reconnoiter the mine. I guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the ladder, they come back all pale and sickly looking and freak out when they see the sun. Just can't find a good help these days. Guess I'll do it myself. Can't wait till Monday though. Had a really nice weekend. Super relaxing. You really needed that. Went on a date with Clara. We had a great time. I think maybe she was hinting about getting married too. Oh geez, what am I thinking? This is a company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time to go see what's in that old mine. Back from the mine. Wasn't so bad out there. I don't get why the crewmen act so weird. It's nice and dark down there. Not at all bright like it is up here all the time. Really gives me a headache, to be honest. Made some friends down there too. Great guys. They really understand me. I think I'll knock off early and go see if Clara is home. I just can't get her rosy pink cheeks out of my mind. Huh. Okay then. Look for the trapdoor. You clear away some of the burned rubble and follow the main street. Sure enough, there's a trapdoor in what used to be the floor of a root cellar. You open it to reveal a ladder leading down to the darkness. Climb down the ladder. This way is blocked by rubble, or whatever a fancy mining term for rubble is. This part of the wall is both spooky and moist. No, you're getting through here with... You would need a bunch of TNT plus a blasting cap and detonation plunger. This card is empty save for a discarded pickaxe. Yoink! A card of meat ore. We'll find some. You will find as much of the meat ore as you can with your bare hands. Okay, someone was drunk mining. Uh-oh, that's putting it mildly. Approach. Hi. It has been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Haha, yeah, that's me. Novel, I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps if you please us, we will permit you to join our family and live down here in luxury forever. Luxury? Living in an abandoned mine? Vampire gestures behind him to the rear part of the tunnel. It's actually really nice back there. Oh, huh. My eyes regard you with interest, though an unsettling percentage of that interest is in your neck. Ask about life down here. Have you guys been trapped down here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing the breeze that came to block the trapdoor as the foundation of the house was collapsed over there. Gosh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are kind of wealthy. It is very comfortable down here. Sure, but didn't you get bored? Vampires exchange glasses. What? Admittedly, the things did get a bit stale in the bedroom. We had to invent a whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real nasty freaks now. Okay, changing the subject. Vampires regard you with interest. Ask what they'll do now. Well, now that you aren't trapped anymore, what are you gonna do? Well, we've definitely got to go find some proper food. I am so totally sick of these ghouls. Yes, they are so dry, it's like sucking the blood out of a turnip. Well, sure, that's a great idea. Why don't you all leave and make up for the time you spent trapped down here by staying away equally long? Oh, but I could not leave them all behind all our wealth and luxury for that long. Oh. I regard you with interest, huh? There's not a way to, get past them much easier, is there? Nope. Alright, fighting it is. Won. Those vampires should have been living in an iron mine instead, because, you know, iron is a lot stronger than gold, see? Wow, those vampires really classed up this collapsed mine. It must be nice to be rich. Expensive nightstand. Check the drawers. The bottom drawer is full of meat. Actually gold, but we'll go ahead and convert it for you for the convenience. Better just not to even think about it. All these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared, practically falling apart. Oh gee, there's a copy of the Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken right out of it. This is a special kind of chest that only rich people are allowed to know about. How do you get electricity down here? What's a dark sofa for dark naps? A fancy mail order catalog sits atop the fancy mahogany end table. Grab it, fancily. Ooh la la! You got an item. Expensive Luxuries Inc. catalog. A catalog of goods that were high-end at the time this catalog was published, but now mostly obsolete 40-year-old trash. Guy's an upgradable skill. There's treasure everywhere. High-end mail order catalog published in the late 19th century. Back then, this catalog alone would have set you back 200 meat. For the modern gentleman, an engraved ivory toothpick that conceals a single-shot firearm in the handle. 7,000 meat. Wow, you'll sure be on the lookout for things like that now. There's a surprisingly undesanguinated guy back here. Hello? Salutations! I am Croesus Vanderbilt. You may have heard of me. I'm the richest hobo in the world. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I am claiming the title regardless. And you are? Oh, I'm Slime Green. Nice to meet you. I'm indebted to you for getting rid of those vampire slime. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my cravat for nourishment. Oh, jeez. Know any hobo code you can teach me? Certainly. Mostly financial jargon, but one never knows what might come in handy. What are you doing trapped in a vampire mine? Well, it isn't a vampire mine, you see. It's a gold mine. I found the other end of the ore vein in a small cave a short distance away and tunneled my way here. Unfortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes. Indeed, it was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that those creatures of the night would leave at some point so I could make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh god, please don't collaborate. You know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City. They sure could use some help wealth-wise if you don't mind sharing. Wonderful! Croesus Vanderbilt, hobo philanthropist. That's an excellent ring to it. I shall head there directly. Bye.